Once upon a time, in a small, peaceful village surrounded by meadows, forests, and sparkling streams, there was a large, shallow well near the edge of the village. The well had been there for generations, providing water to the villagers, their livestock, and the many animals that lived in the surrounding fields. Its stone walls were weathered and mossy, but the water inside was always clear and cool. On a warm, sunny morning, two young frogs hopped along the edge of the forest, searching for food and adventure. These frogs, though small and fragile compared to the creatures around them, were full of curiosity and energy. One was called Firaz, a cautious but determined little frog, always thinking before leaping. The other was Rafi, a playful, impulsive frog who loved fun and excitement, often acting first and thinking later. As they hopped near the village, the two frogs spotted the old well. The walls of the well were slippery, covered in moss, and the water inside glimmered invitingly. The well seemed like a perfect place for a drink, a swim, and maybe a little adventure. "Come on, Firaz," Rafi croaked excitedly. "Let's see who can get to the water first." Firaz looked at the well and then at Rafi. "Are you sure about this?" he asked cautiously. "The walls are slippery. Could be dangerous." Rafi laughed, a little teasing, a little daring. "Oh, don't be such a scaredy frog. You worry too much. Come on. It will be fun." Before Firaz could protest, Rafi had already leaped, slipping slightly but managing to cling to the mossy stone. The frog slid down the wall in a hurry, landing with a small splash into the cool water at the bottom. He looked up and called out, "See? Nothing to worry about. You can do it too." Firaz, careful as ever, took a deep breath and studied the walls. Step by step, he slowly descended, gripping the moss and finding every tiny foothold. He was slower than Rafi, but he was careful and methodical. When Firaz finally landed safely in the water, he let out a sigh of relief. "Okay, that wasn't so bad," he said, "but I still think this was risky. We have to be careful." Rafi, already swimming and splashing around, laughed. "Careful, careful, careful. You worry too much. Look at me. I'm having the time of my life." The two frogs spent the morning playing in the water, leaping from stone to stone, diving under the surface, and enjoying the warmth of the sun filtering into the well. Life felt simple, joyful, and endless. But as the sun climbed higher in the sky, an unexpected event happened. A few birds swooped down over the well, startling the frogs. In their sudden panic, Rafi jumped toward the wall but misjudged his leap. His small feet slipped on the slippery moss, and he slid down the side of the well, landing with a tiny splash near the bottom. Firaz, seeing his friend struggling, swam quickly toward him. "Rafi, are you okay?" he asked, concern filling his voice. I think so," Rafi said shakily. "But it's harder to get out than I thought." Firaz looked around and realized the truth. The well walls were steep, slippery, and too high to leap out easily. The two frogs were trapped at the bottom. For the first time, Rafi's impulsiveness had gotten him into real trouble. He had acted too quickly without thinking about the consequences, and now both he and Firaz had to face the challenge of escaping the well. Rafi sat on a small stone, looking frustrated. "This is impossible. We're stuck here." Firaz, though nervous, tried to stay calm. "Impossible? No, it's hard, yes, but we can find a way. We just have to try carefully, step by step." Rafi groaned. "Step by step? I want out now. I don't have time for slow, careful steps." Firaz shook his head. "You may not have time, but rushing will only make it worse. We need patience and perseverance. That's how we get out of tricky situations." For the rest of the morning, the two frogs explored the walls of the well, searching for footholds, moss patches, and any crevices that might help them climb. Rafi tried several times to leap straight to the top, but each attempt ended in a slide back to the bottom, leaving him exhausted and frustrated. Firaz, meanwhile, tried slowly, testing each step before putting his weight on it, climbing carefully and deliberately. By midday, Rafi was nearly ready to give up. "I can't do it," he said, sinking to the bottom with a splash. It's hopeless. We're trapped. Firaz, though tired, kept trying. He would climb a few inches, pause to rest, then inch higher. Every small step was careful and calculated. Slowly, almost imperceptibly at first, he began to make progress. His determination gave him hope. Rafi watched in awe. How are you doing that?" he asked, panting. "I've tried so many times, and I keep sliding back." Firaz smiled faintly, though sweat and effort marked his face. "Because I keep trying, even when it's hard. I don't give up. Perseverance matters more than speed." Rafi felt a pang of shame. He had acted hastily, seeking instant results, and now he had learned that cleverness or quickness alone could not replace effort, patience, and perseverance. As the afternoon sun bathed the well in golden light, Firaz finally reached the top. He paused for a moment, looking down at Rafi. "I can help you now," he called. "We just have to work together and keep trying. Don't give up." Rafi nodded, taking a deep breath. "Okay, I'll try, step by step. I won't give up this time." With careful guidance from Firaz, Rafi began to climb the wall again. He tested each foothold before putting his weight down, kept his balance, and moved slowly. Step by step, inch by inch, he climbed, listening to Firaz's encouragement. It wasn't easy. Rafi's muscles ached, his heart pounded, and he wanted to give up more than once. But Firaz reminded him, "Don't think about how far we have to go. Just focus on the next step. Perseverance brings success, not hurry or luck." Finally, as the sun began to dip toward the horizon, painting the sky in shades of pink and orange, Rafi reached the top. He leapt over the edge and landed safely on the grassy ground outside the well, breathing heavily but filled with triumph. Firaz followed, smiling. "See? I told you, step by step. Patience and perseverance get you there." Rafi looked down at the well, feeling a mixture of relief, pride, and humility. I learned something today," he admitted. "I thought quick action would save me. I thought I could do it with luck or speed. But I was wrong. Perseverance is what matters." Firaz nodded. "Exactly. Life is full of wells. Challenges, obstacles, and moments that seem impossible. But with patience, focus, and perseverance, even the hardest task can be accomplished." The two frogs hopped back to the village, tired but wiser. They shared their story with other animals and villagers who passed by the well, warning them of its dangers and teaching the lesson of persistence. "Never give up, even if it's hard," they would say. "Keep trying and success will come." In the days that followed, Rafi changed. He still enjoyed fun and adventure, but he learned to approach challenges with care, thought, and perseverance. He practiced patience, testing each step and learning from mistakes, knowing that real success comes from steady effort, not impulsive action. Firaz and Rafi remained best friends, hopping through the forests, fields, and streams together. But whenever they passed the well, they would pause, look at the clear water glimmering at the bottom, and remember the lesson that had changed them forever. That perseverance, patience, and careful effort always triumph over haste and recklessness. Over the years, the story of the two frogs spread across the village. Parents told it to children as a bedtime story, elders recounted it at gatherings, and travelers passing through would hear it from villagers eager to teach the lesson. It became a tale not just about two frogs in a well, but about life itself. That success rarely comes instantly, that challenges are meant to be faced step by step, and that giving up too soon is the greatest obstacle of all. And so, the two frogs became a symbol of determination. They reminded everyone in the village that no matter how small or weak one may seem, persistence can overcome even the most difficult challenges. Life, like the walls of the well, may be steep and slippery, but those who keep trying, those who do not give up, are the ones who eventually reach the top. Years later, when children played near the well, they would see Firaz and Rafi leaping nearby, sharing a laugh, and listen carefully as the frogs told their story again. "Remember," they would say, "step by step, try after try, that is how you succeed. Perseverance brings success." And every time the sun shone on the well's clear water, It reflected not just the frogs' happy faces, but the enduring lesson they had learned together, that no challenge is too great, no obstacle too steep, when one has the courage to persevere. Moral of the story: perseverance brings success. Challenges may seem impossible, and obstacles may test your patience, but steady effort, careful planning, and never giving up lead to triumph. Haste and impulsiveness may cause failure, but persistence always pays off.